Welcome to another episode of At Home with Patrick Ahearn. We have a project today also in Wellesley for someone who actually went to high school with my daughter. And they've moved back into town with her husband, Joe. And they've really asked a lot about what they're thinking about. We've got a 1950s colonial with your typical two-car garage attached to the house. And what they were hoping to do is basically triple the size of the house with some major construction off to the right and all the way into the back, 2 stories high, which unfortunately I think would overpower the scale of the neighborhood and the existing house. And I think what they really were trying to do is basically build a new house and abandon the existing house. And I really don't think that that's appropriate. They would be far better off tearing the whole house down and starting all over again than trying to do what was being suggested. But what I did do, at least, is take a look at it. What happened if we were to add on to the house? And again, the hierarchy of the original house, the main body of the house, really has to be maintained. So I think we could do another 2-story addition. It's a step back and also lowered slightly, and introduce some Nantucket dormers or gabled dormers on the second floor, a nice series of carriage house doors under an overhang, which would tie into a mudroom. And then at the rear of the house, we could create this walkout family room, playroom area with French doors with a stone base, stone veneered base that would step out to the garden. And then the mudroom connector could have a series of steps coming down, also joining the yard. And then living space up above on the second floor. But I think that's about the most that you could really do on this project and still maintain a certain hierarchy and scale of the house. So unfortunately, I think the program that was suggested, I think, would just overpower the house completely and really not be the right thing to do for the neighborhood. So if they really want to get this amount of new space in the house, then I think in all candor, probably a total tear down and revisit the house would be probably more cost effective and also end up with a much better solution. Because in this case, it would appear that the old house is just being abandoned and then they're trying to create a whole new house that's just plugged onto it. So unfortunately, I don't have too many other good ideas on this direction, but we can certainly talk about a possible new house down the road. But thank you so much for being part of the contest. And thank you for reminding me that you grew up with my daughter, Taylor. Thank you. Look forward to talking to you soon.